what I want to focus on now is these transitions into like, being just a person. But I also want to note that this answers a big question, which is why you're talented at what you do now. I mean, the identity that you can help, that you can share, and the space that you can hold with a pro athlete that says, I want to be healthy at the end of my playing career. Like, that's a bond that, you can't even advertise or even really talk about. It's just there. And
common suffering.
Yeah.
Common suffering. That relatable piece there where, I've been there. I've ended my career. That going back to what your first thought was, when I didn't make a long career out of this. I wanted to be a doctor. So your first year, you are an apprentice versus journeyman. And that's when most people make their money, and it's much more complicated than you probably want to get into. But anyway, so I decided I just wanted to write a year or so, retire, get back into school, and have that fund my college career, which it did. But when you retire, all of a sudden it's like, wow, I had this really cool job and I was important, and now I'm nobody. I have nobody care, I'm nothing. And I see that in some of my athletes that have had careers, whether it's big careers or small careers, it doesn't matter. It's how much you identified with your career and who you were. And that defined you. You're going to have a much harder time transitioning out of that life than you would if you just change jobs or something. So thankfully, because I didn't do this for wasn't a horse rider. I wasn't a jockey for a decade. I was only a jockey officially for a couple of years, and in the industry for 10 as a rider. But I had something else to focus on. I had school. I put myself in school right away. I had something else to aim for. I had a purpose, and that helped me tremendously get over myself, because it took me about a week or two, because I'm like, okay, I'm no longer a rider. It's no, I'm an ex-rider, whatever. But it's hard when people don't have a purpose, or that's the only thing they know themselves to be, is that. The camaraderie. When I quit the racetrack, I quit racing, but then I stayed on the racetrack for several more years. So I was still a part of the industry. And it's such a unique little rabbit hole to go into. And it's, I can't even begin to describe it, how unique it is, but it was a lot of laughing and a lot of very joking, and people are just having fun or seriousness. But it was this whole big camaraderie that you had going on every single day. And the horses were